Welcome to the TOEIC Exam Preparation Course. Before we begin, there's some vocabulary we need to go through. Tedious, adjective. Too long, slow or dull, tiresome or monotonous. Repetitive, adjective. Containing or characterized by repetition, especially when unnecessary or tiresome. Determine, verb. Cause something to occur in a particular way or to have a particular nature. Whiteboard, noun. A wipeable board with a white surface used for teaching or presentations, similar to a blackboard. Inside out, adverb. Thoroughly, down to the last detail. Introduction. I always hated preparing for exams. Practicing the same thing over and over. I found it tedious, repetitive, boring. What I didn't understand then was that practice is the best way to prepare for an exam. Doing something so much that you know it inside out is crucial. Not just because you'll be familiar with everything the exam requires, but you'll be mentally prepared. You'll feel confident, and confidence is key. That's why I have written the TOEIC Examination Preparation Course for the Intrepid English Academy, to give you all the tools to prepare and feel confident. The course. TOEIC stands for the Test of English for International Communication. It is split into two sections, one that evaluates your reading and listening skills, and another that tests your speaking and writing skills. It is unlike other exams as it doesn't focus on academia. Instead, the purpose of the TOEIC test is to determine how you will be able to use English in business environments and real-life settings. The sort of topics you can expect to find in the TOEIC exam include transportation or travel, office work, jobs, banking, health, and housing. The TOEIC exam preparation course gives you a breakdown of the entire test with examples for each section, as well as example answers. The very nature of the test requires personality and creativity, so the answers given in this blog and in the TOEIC exam preparation course itself are guidelines and suggestions. At the end of the course there is a mock TOEIC test. This is your chance to see what you've learned from the course and to identify which areas you need to focus on before you take the actual exam. Answers and tips are offered at the end of the test. However, I'd recommend that you book a lesson with one of the Intrepid English teachers to discuss your responses in more detail. In this blog, I will show you a few example questions, like the ones you will encounter in the exam. Take a second to think about your answer before reading the sample answer. We have many more exam questions, answers and advice in the TOEIC exam preparation course, which you can find by clicking the button below. Examples. Here is an example question from the writing section. You will look at 5 photographs. You'll be given 2 words for each photograph. You must write a sentence that best describes the photograph using those 2 words. You may change the tense of the verb or use them in a different order, but they must be used. Photograph 1. Point. Whiteboard. Look at the photograph and when you think you're ready, click on the sample answer button below. Photograph 2. Frame. But. Photograph 3. Together. Table. Photograph 4. Fishing. In. Photograph 5. Beside. Chatting. How did you do? Were your answers similar to the sample answers? What would you do differently if you could do the same exercise again? Now you've had a taste of what the TOEIC exam preparation course and therefore the TOEIC test contains. There are many more example questions like this one, as well as speaking and reading assignments. More importantly, there are breakdowns of how to structure written and spoken responses, sample essays, and voice clips of native English speakers talking casually. If you're ready, all you have to do is click on the button below and sign up to the Intrepid English Academy. You'll even get a 7-day free trial. Thank you for listening to the TOEIC exam preparation course blog.